All right, here we go. We're going to do another San Diego luxury home tour. This is actually one of our listings that we have here in the 24-hour guard-gated community of Fallbrook. Let's go take a look at this one. You are definitely going to want to stay till the end and check out the elevator. Let's go take a look, all right? So the way this home is set up is downstairs we've got a full separate ADU, full separate entry down here. So if you do have like multi-generational living, this is definitely a great setup for that. But the entire home itself is actually a single level home. Even though it kind of looks like a two-story home, it's all single level living. And when you enter the home here, you have this great lower kind of down, kind of parking area down here. And then you also have this upper level of parking here as well. And the home is set really far back. I believe we're on over 2.5 acres here. And we are at the full backside of this lot. So you have a huge driveway that comes up. Again, really private. This is a 24-hour guard-gated community. Nobody gets in here unless they have a reason to be here, or the sellers and the owners here have actually given them access to come visit. So really great exclusive neighborhood. Let's go take a look. So you see this nice, massive double entry here, and it's hard to see it, but like these doors, they're solid, like iron, like steel. Like they are massive, heavy doors. So from the moment that you walk in here, everything feels very high end. But look at this. Like look at these beams, these high vaulted ceilings in this living space. Like it is very modern kind of feel all around, but it's not kind of cold and dark. It has a really good flow. So this is the main living space here. The tile itself, this is actually an Italian porcelain tile. Really nice. It's got kind of a nice little kind of tready design on it. Sort of, I want to say it's like a texture, but it is not like a slick, smooth tile. Really modern, really clean. So the main living space here, fireplace, and you do get sliders out to the kind of backyard space here. You also have another spot off the kitchen that you can go to the backyard. So let's go this way, and then we'll show you the kitchen. So this wing of the home here is kind of the office and kind of formal family room. Again, we're getting these really great vaulted ceilings here with these amazing wood beams throughout. And that's kind of that softness that I'm talking about, with a little bit of a modern styling on the exterior and interior. Then we get these great, wood, kind of softer traditional finishes. But same tile throughout. So it's a really cohesive design. Each room isn't kind of changing and flowing differently. But this is a great space. I mean, if you've got a party going on in the other living room there, it's kind of the off the kitchen, the loud spot. You can have TV in here. This could be a movie room. This could be like a game room, like maybe a pool table or something here. Whatever you're looking to do, just a great space all around. You got kids, maybe just another spot for them to hang out. So off the front door here, we've got what we're kind of using as like a library office space. Then we have another additional bedroom here, as well as a full bathroom here. Again, nicely updated. Some stuff is a little bit quirky with, kind of the modern feel to it. I mean, this is very, I'd say, kind of the early 90s kind of modern contemporary designs. The tile work here, it's a little bit of a different tile with this kind of texture on it, but everything is really clean, like super turnkey, lots of natural light coming in, great space. And then coming over to the library here, just a great space whether you need a lot of bookshelves or you just want to do more decorative stuff like we have over here, or you just need an extra bedroom. This can easily be all built-in closets here if you wanted to do that and you just need another bedroom. But good space, nice size in here, whether you want the carpet or not. It's cozy. So let's take a look through the rest of the house here before we get to the kitchen. We're going to take a look at the office over here. You're going to see throughout the entire home, there's a lot of storage. So nice little coat closet when you come in the entry here. So this room here is still set up like a traditional bedroom. You've got a good sized closet here. I can get that open. So a lot of closet space here, whether you want to use this as a bedroom or you want to use this as more of an office. Tons of space. And then this room, you can see we kept the tile. So the tile is kind of consistent throughout here. Again, we got a nice window behind us here that brings in a lot of that natural light. But just overall, really well-designed living space. And then flowing into, now going in the kitchen and the formal dining space. So this is kind of like one feature here that's probably either going to be something that maybe you aren't going to like, depending on if you don't want any steps in the house, or maybe you do like this because it does add some separation between kind of the kitchen and the dining space and the kind of family room down here. But this step right here is going to be probably something that you don't like if you're maybe elderly, worried about steps and don't want steps. So this may not be the home for you. But this is a really beautiful, again, these are all porcelain tiles. This one here is actually a lot smoother. So this is a pretty slick tile, more of a polished look. But everything flows really nice. You have a great space here, formal dining space here, and it flows really well into this massive kitchen. So come take a look at this. So what I love about this is, for one, like there's just storage everywhere. Obviously, like the coffee cups. Who doesn't like a nice coffee cup collection? But massive. I mean, you have this amazing center island here. You got electric cooking. So a lot of the homes out in this area are on propane for gas, and they're going to be electric cooking. We don't have a lot of gas cooking out here. We're also going to be on septic, as well as we have a full water well on the property here, because we do have a full grove of fruit trees, citrus. We have avocado out here, so you need that well water. But look at the kitchen. We got really great, I believe we've got, this is a quartzite here. So we have quartzite, again, tons of cabinet space. We've got this really cool wine fridge. So you connect this basically, it's not hooked up, but basically what this is, you put all your chilled wine in here, everything connects to the bottle, and you can on demand press which wine that you want. So if you're having a party, you can have a really fun party with a ton of wine options. Another wine fridge down below. And then over here, we've got a really great Viking oven. But tons of storage. I mean, all throughout. This cooktop here, again, is Viking. And then like a lot of them, you press it here and the exhaust comes up from behind. So if you do have smoky foods, things like that. I love the flow of this kitchen. Like, it's always nice when they design the kitchen sink to be kind of right looking out to your backyard space. So really deep sink here. So tons of room there. And then we've got a nice pantry. So a lot of space to, I think most buyers might take this out and kind of rebuild something, but you have a lot of space there for a full walk-in pantry. Nice thing is they carried the tile all throughout. So a lot of the main foundation or kind of remodeling is done. Maybe just a couple of things to kind of put your own taste on it, your own spin. Little office space here in kind of the kitchen dining nook part of the house here. But look at the window kind of placement. I mean, we have windows on all sides of us here. This one in particular, like you're just seeing these just incredible like hillside views and a lot of privacy too. Like you don't have any neighbors here right on top of you. So this leads out to backyard space and kind of just a nice fenced in little yard space, whether you have dogs. They kind of have a nice little less to maintain space from the rest of the entire like property. So this is nice if you do have dogs. You can kind of fence them in and keep them in a little small spot there. But let's go check out the rest of the house. So again, we've got all the kind of some guest bedrooms, office space on this wing of the home. And then when you come to the other bedrooms, we have the remaining guest bedrooms down this corridor, and then we have the primary suite here. So let's go check out those other bedrooms, and then we'll finish with the primary suite of the home. Again, lots of closet space, cabinets, linens. We've got more closet space here as well. And then we have the laundry room here. I'd say if that's one thing I'd have to comment on is the laundry room is a little bit tight, but they also have massive washer dryer units in here, which I totally value because they're really nice units, but maybe a little bit of a tighter space than what you would want to see in the home. And so this is one of our main ensuite guest bedrooms. So really nice because we do get the balcony that comes out here. And so now we're looking at the front of the house down to the kind of street level there where the driveway goes down. But look at these views. Like the homes in this community are absolutely stunning. And other homes do allow for equestrian. This particular lot is not in the equestrian side of the community, but we can have a full grove like we do here, and you just have absolute privacy. So the first ensuite bathroom here, everything's really turnkey, really nicely done. You know, we've got the vinyl flooring in here. We've got remodeled shower. He's even got brand new doors on it, but just super turnkey. And then we're going to hop over across the hallway to the other ensuite guest bedroom. And it's pretty much the same setup. You just have a great little balcony off of here. Nice little additional window there to get you more of those kind of westerly views out that way. But this is just not bad at all. Like this is such a good spot out here. Like having guests over, or if you have older kids or whatever, like this is really a space that they can make their own. This is a space that they can enjoy themselves in the morning, and evenings, or like I said, if you do have those guests, they really have some privacy down here. And then again, just another really nicely done bathroom, nicely updated and remodeled. You get a great view through that window that's back there. Just bringing lots of natural light in. The entire home itself is just really full of natural light. So let's go take a look and pop down to go see the primary bedroom. Let's go take a look. So the bedroom is separated with its own doorway here. A little bit of a different design on the glass. So I would say you could probably update this to either just a different doorway altogether, or take it out. It's really your option, but nice sized bedroom. Same tile carries throughout. So that nice kind of modern, clean feel carries all the way into here, into the bathroom as well. And then we also have this absolutely stunning, nice sized balcony off the primary. So we get basically, this is probably, we're probably looking at like maybe 20 feet of balcony space out here. So a lot of space if you wanted to do like a little kind of dining table or something like that out here with chairs, plenty of space for that. Even like a sofa, kind of outdoor chair with some other chairs back here. You have a lot out here to really work with. So this is nice to just have this much space. And again, you you're just getting views across everywhere here. So this home definitely delivers with amazing views. Let's go check out the bathroom. Let's do it. So again, we have a lot of these modern touches. Like the fan is a little bit, again, more modern, contemporary, sort of on the kind of industrial side of things in terms of the design quality element. But really, again, really nicely remodeled bathrooms, large closet space. So you get your first like walk-in closet here. A little bit of a different feel with, you know, the kind of wood backing, but all around, like, you can change whatever you might want to change here. This is a huge amount of space. So great sized closets. And then we have our second closet here. So you get kind of a his and hers closet setup, but same size, lots of space. So whether you need a lot of closet space or you want to have that kind of shared separate closet space, you have that. Look at this shower, like fully redone. This is actually kind of like it's kind of like a rough cut on the tile, like almost like an end grain, but it has a really nice organic feel to it. It's very kind of earthy, while staying a bit more modern with the actual tile pattern. And you see all these kind of like modern kind of elements with the trim and everything. But great shower. You know, you got a lot of stuff shooting at you here. You can do whatever you need to with your handle. Goes right into the tub here. And then you get all these amazing views right out these windows. So really nice flow, really great space. And then I'll be honest, I don't have or experience a lot of homes with a urinal. This is the rare home that we actually have a urinal. And so there you go. Cool. Let's do this. Let's go back out the front, check out the ADU, because it's definitely a main feature of this home, being that we have kind of a multi-generational setup, whether you need it for maybe parents, elderly parents, or you've got maybe older kids that you want to have their own space. I'm just slamming doors now. Maybe we can take the elevator. Let's see if we can take the elevator down. I almost forgot the main, like, fun, cool thing. So this elevator, it's brand new. Sellers put it in like a year or so after they purchased. And what I like about it is it's a nice traditional elevator that opens up. It's not like the ones that you see in a lot of homes where you have to like open a door and then slide another thing and then get in and then slide, close the door, then slide the thing. It's kind of clunky when you have to do that. This one, it's just a straight original elevator, typical design. This is made by Cambridge. And again, this is pretty much a brand new elevator. It's a 1,500 pound capacity. It just takes you down to the lower level there in the garage, as well as the ADU. So for the sake of the tour, so I don't just leave in the elevator, we'll come back to this. But the nice thing about this is a lot of people actually use this basically as a dumbwaiter. When you get home, pull in the garage, you get all your groceries or all your stuff. You can basically just put everything in here, just like a dumbwaiter, hit the button, it'll go up, and all your groceries are in the kitchen. So whether you need an elevator or, groceries, you got options. We all love options. All right, let's go check out the ADU. So what I really think is cool is that it does have this built-out ADU that they did here. I'd say it's a nice design. It is a little bit different match from the rest of the house in terms of the design and like the finishes and things. So this one's a bit more, a bit less updated, but still really turnkey. This space leads out to the garage actually right here. So this is how you would actually get to the garage if you were just going to come in and needed a door into there. It just kind of leads out to that space there. I can get a switch on here. Yeah, so you can see all our garage space out there. Nice kitchen setup. So again, we got electric cooking. It's got a full kitchen sink setup here, full ADU. And then we have full bath over here. And again, a lot different in terms of the upstairs, in terms of design, finishes. So I'd say if anything, this is one spot that you can maybe invest in doing a little bit more of a redesign, something that you would like. But how functional is this space? Like you've got the bedroom separated over here by the kind of middle closet partition. Still a great space though. We got a lot of natural lights coming in with these windows, and they have a little wall unit AC, which you could keep something like this or do the mini splits, which is more common, a little bit more efficient. But this space is, this is a good space. Let's check out the garage. So you're going to see there's a lot of stuff in the garage right now, but more importantly, we have a 4-car garage and we have a lot of storage as well. So we have storage on this side over here. We've got a ton of storage over here. So these closets are all additional storage. You get really deep storage down there. But we've got 2 bays, both 2-car garages. These are really, you'll see on the outside when we go out there, they actually have kind of a steel finish to them. So they're pretty cool. And then the elevator is right here. So this is, whoop, there we go. So this is essentially where the elevator comes out. I think, there we go. Oh, you know what? I got to unlock it from the inside. So had I taken the elevator, this is where it comes out. So again, we have stuff in the way, I know. But when it's not here, this is a nice space where you pull in, you park, you have a nice little kind of foyer into your elevator here, and you go upstairs. So we'll do one quick wrap around the front of the garage so you can kind of see what that looks like. And as far as parking, you have a ton of parking here. So this is all a tiled driveway. So this tile goes all the way around to the front of the driveway over here, but you could easily park probably 6 cars or more just right here. And then you have this large driveway space over here as well. So this is what I was talking about with the garage doors. I haven't seen this too often, but it's kind of like a stainless steel finish to it. And these are all insulated doors so they don't get really hot. So well insulated, keeps the home cool as well. Good height on them as well. So if you drive taller vehicles, you know, something that's a higher SUV or something like that, plenty of space. And again, all this parking space here, plenty of it. And then around the back of the house here, we've actually got kind of an this is under your primary bedroom porch. You have this space down here, which could be another sitting area. Maybe you want to do something more like games down here. You're like, what's it like, a shuffleboard, or what's the tossing, the sandbag tossing game? What is it? It's the, you know, the stuff, but cornhole, there you go. Yeah. So the space to use as you want. And then a nice little yard space, like I mentioned. So it's fenced all the way around there. If you wanted to completely fence it off, you would just connect a fence from here to like there to have it fully fenced in. Like if you have a dog and you just want to make sure they stay in this one spot, that would be the thing to do. And then we'll kind of finish up kind of the back way to the kitchen and backyard area. So this is that back patio that's off the kitchen. and the slider that's off the main living space there. And then you can see you just have some more of that yard space up here. Not a lot of yard space, which you really don't want more chores because you have, again, we have a lot of acreage here with a whole grove, orchard, citrus, avocado. Like, there's plenty of landscaping to be done. So this is just enough. There's a little spot over here that they were using as kind of like little planter beds that they had over here. But if you wanted a pool, definitely got space for it. You could maybe even do like an infinity edge pool on this slope. Amazing views. Almost stepped in a gopher hole. Don't trip on camera. And then just wraps around back to the front. And again, if you wanted to gate this for dogs, for your pets, you could probably put a gate. I'd set it back a little bit. I wouldn't put it right in the front to take away from the home. Maybe put it like midway on the side yard here. That way it's not really visible. And that's it. So we got this little water feature up here, and this driveway, when it comes up, it kind of like splits off to the upper level here, and then that lower level that we showed you earlier. Super peaceful out here. So if you are looking for a home like this in San Diego or any other San Diego luxury homes, you're definitely going to watch the next video here if you like this one, and we'll catch you on the next one, okay?